Welcome to Beauty in the Air. I stick needles in people's faces for a living.
No, I'll hold your hand, whatever you need.
Yeah. Total myth. I don't know who came up with that. Some Botox hater. One of those vegan clean beauty people came up with that. Welcome to Beauty in the Air, where we lift your confidence one conversation at a time. I'm Dr. Walters, here with my medical esthetician, Samantha, and today we're focusing on one of the most popular procedures here at Aire MedSpa, Botox. Whether you're curious about it because of its benefits or hesitant because of what you've heard, this episode is all about setting the record straight. We'll be tackling the biggest myths surrounding Botox and revealing the truth behind its transformative treatment. By the end of this episode, you'll have all the expert knowledge you need to separate fact and fiction. And maybe even feel ready to take the next step towards enhancing your confidence, preferably here at Aire MedSpa, of course. So whether you've been considering Botox for a while, or you're just curious to learn more about what makes it one of the most sought-out treatments at Aire MedSpa or any medical aesthetic facility, this episode is for you. So let's dive in and uncover the truth behind the top Botox myths. So Sam, thank you so much for joining me today. I know you were a little nervous about being on camera, but I really appreciate having you here.
I love to be here. Yeah. I'm just a little awkward, so bear with me. Before working as a medical esthetician, you were in the banking industry, yes. Right? And probably in that world, did you guys ever talk about Botox? Did you know what Botox was, or what was your opinion on it before even working here? Oh my gosh, no, we did not talk about it. Banking world is very boring. My honest opinion, I didn't really know, I didn't know the facts. I knew all of the, rumors and the things that make people nervous about Botox is all I really knew. I was excited about it and curious about it, but I thought because I don't know how old I was at that time, in my 20s, I didn't need it yet. So I learned that that's not true.
Yeah, definitely one of the areas we'll be covering today. But, and obviously you've had Botox since working here.
And now I can't live without it.
Yeah, so anyway.
Yeah, so, and then I'm lucky enough to be here and working with Dr. Walters, who is a published author, and she's the best of the best when it comes to Botox. I would never go to anyone else. And you've made me feel so comfortable and at ease and made the whole process super easy for me. So
thank you for saying those nice things. Yeah, so I'll let you go ahead and, by the way, we Googled the top myths, so these myths are from Google, but also popular, things that I've heard, in consultations, frequently asked questions, I should say.
Yeah, and I feel like most of these, I would say almost every single new Botox client, because a lot of times I've been in the treatment room with you, and I feel like these things come up almost every new consult. So the first one, myth number 1 is Botox freezes your face.
Can I say that this is both true and false? But freezing in a good way. So Botox is a neuromodulator. It works by relaxing the muscles, and how it does this is with the communications from your brain center, and kind of cuts off that communication of moving those muscles. So Botox is strategically placed to relax these muscles and prevent repetitive motion, because with time, when you're constantly creasing something over and over like a piece of paper, those creases are going to etch in, and let me tell you, if it doesn't bother you now, it will bother you 10, 20, 30 years down the road, and it's nearly impossible to remove the wrinkles. That should be a myth, that Botox gets rid of your wrinkles. It's actually more a preventative, and the more you do it, so as long as you maintain it every 3 to 4 months, that's going to prevent those wrinkles from etching into the skin. So freezing your face. I'll tell you what I thought of Botox before I got in this industry. It's all like what like the movie show or like the TV shows. There's one in particular, I can't remember what movie it is. You probably know, like with Tim Allen. It's like one of those Santa Claus movies, I think. Oh, yes. And he looks ridiculous. or even Sex and the City. Samantha from Sex and the City got Botox, and she looked ridiculous. But this is just humor that the show or the movie is trying to portray to the audience in an exaggerated form, but 99% of the time you don't look like that. People look ridiculous when they get a lot of filler, when they get too much plastic surgery or anything like just in excess. So yeah, we're relaxing the muscles, but you're not going to be completely frozen where you can't move your face. Oh, you know, I thought of another example.
You want to be.
The nail tech lady from Legally Blonde.
Oh yeah, that's who I'm thinking. Bend and Snap.
Yeah, like she also had a bad Botox experience, but no, you should still be able to smile and express and move your brows. For those of you watching us on YouTube, you can see that we look normal and natural, and it's because we do the correct dosing for our bodies and we don't do anything to excess.
Yeah, you should look exactly like you, just refreshed, and we're preventing those future wrinkles.
Yes. So myth number 2.
Yeah, so myth number 2, Botox is only for women.
To this day, I still have female clients ask me, so do you get any male clients in here? I'm like, why? Like, is Botox, like, not allowed for men? But there is a stigma. I mean, I would say more and more we have more male clients, and they want to take care of themselves because us women, we're looking younger longer, and they want to keep up, right?
I think so, and I think now with like the internet and Instagram and TikTok, I think Botox used to be like really taboo, and people didn't really talk about it. It was all very secretive. Nobody wanted people to know that they had work done, and now I think everybody likes to let people know and share the knowledge. So
correct.
I think that's opening the door for men to be more comfortable to have.
That is so true. Well. We need more male Botox influencers.
Yes, we do.
I think because our spa is so feminine, so girly, pink, everything everywhere, so maybe they're a little shy sometimes. But yeah. I mean, most of our male clients are straight, and it's their wives and girlfriends that like drag them in the door. But you know, they're gonna be thanking them later because their skin's in better shape.
I always laugh. A lot of times they'll come in and they're, wow, it's very pink in here.
Listen, even though we're pink, we can still treat men, okay? Definitely a myth.
All right. And then myth number 3, Botox is dangerous.
Yeah, because, there's different ways you call Botox. It's a neuromodulator or it's a neurotoxin, and the word toxin just really freaks people out, especially in a world where like everything's like eco-friendly and clean beauty.
Oh gosh, don't even get me started on clean beauty.
That like you get some women that are all about clean beauty, but it's like, shh, don't tell anyone I'm getting my Botox.
Yeah, they're vegan and clean beauty.
Okay, so yes, it is a toxin. We're using micro dosing. And in these studies from the clinical studies from the FDA, the reason why, like the potential dangerous side effects that they list, the long list that you hear on all the commercials, they have to include it. And I mean, in these studies, they were using like hundreds, if not thousands of units and on animals and different parts of the body, like on the neck. And it just, if done correctly in small, reasonable doses, areas for cosmetic use, it is a low risk procedure. Mm-hmm. I mean, you'll get a bruise most likely, and that's probably that's the risk that you're getting, which I still don't know why people freak out every time they get a bruise. I mean, we're sticking needles in your face. It could happen, but yeah, it is a low risk procedure, and Botox, the brand we use is Botox Cosmetic. We do carry some of the other brands as well. There's other brands out there, and I'm not knocking them, but Botox Cosmetic is the leading brand out of all the neuromodulators. It is the most widely tested. It's been out for 20 plus years, has indications for everything, you name it. So that's kind of why it's been my preference. But yeah, all of them are safe as long as you're in the right hands with a licensed professional.
And I think that's not a lot of people know that. I think people come in asking for Botox. They have no idea that there's other brands out there, and I think that speaks for itself. But and then to add to what you said about bruising, you have such a gentle touch, and we have everybody that's ever had Botox or done in the past, or even filler, when they see by somebody else, when they see Dr. Walters, they are always just amazed at how gentle her touch is. So.
Thank you. You know, it's crazy that I got into this field because I hate hurting people. I get so sad. Like I hate seeing people squirm or in pain. But yeah, I stick needles in people's faces for a living. So imagine that.
And we've seen it all. So if you're squeamish or whatever, I mean, we're used to all of it. So.
Oh yeah, and then we have like all these different ways to overcome discomfort as well, and we really pamper our clients. I mean, we provide ice packs for every single one. People don't do that.
No, I'll hold your hand, whatever you need.
Yeah.
All right. And then let's see. Myth number 4, Botox is permanent.
Okay, so this is a myth that I kind of wish was true.
Yeah. Me too. That would be so nice.
Unfortunately, it's not true. It's not permanent. It lasts 3 to 4 months. I feel like this myth is worded wrong. I'm going to reword this. So the myth that I hear more often is if you do Botox and then you stop, you're going to look worse than like afterward than you did before. And that's a total myth. I don't know who came up with that. Some Botox hater. One of those vegan clean beauty people came up with that. Because when you stop doing Botox, you just look like how you did before you started. Yeah. And I think it's just, people don't realize how fast you age after, 25 is when we start significantly reducing in collagen production. But then it's like, I don't know, I'm 35. I'm starting to notice. And what I hear, in your 40s, 50s, and 60s, it just creeps up on you. So, definitely, this is a preventative. It's only temporary and optimal results. I know I said this, but every 3 to 4 months maintenance to prevent that repetitive motion and creases to form.
All right, and then let's see here. Myth number 5, you're too young or too old for Botox.
Okay, my youngest Botox client is 18 years old. My oldest Botox client is 85 years old. I treat everywhere in between. Now, am I telling 18-year-olds you need Botox? No, I just had a 21-year-old client in the other day, and she was asking. She gets lip flips, and she was asking me, "Do I need any Botox?" She had flawless skin. I'm not here to take money. I'm here to make people feel better about themselves. I'm like, listen, come see me when you're 25. You'll notice your first wrinkle and freak out, right? Yeah. When did you notice your first wrinkle?
It was probably around. It was definitely my mid-20s.
Yeah.
Mid to late 20s, it was starting to...
And let me tell you, if you've had kids before your 20s, then maybe you need to be in here before.
Yeah. I aged rapidly after I just had my first one.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe it's because I couldn't get Botox for 9 months.
Yeah, that could be it too. So the most popular age to start Botox, I would say mid to late 20s. And I have a lot of, we're here in Sarasota, Florida, and we have a lot of, I shouldn't say elderly, but more mature clients.
Definitely.
And sometimes they ask me, so at what age do I just give up and just age gracefully? I'm like, no, if you feel better, if this makes you feel good, continue, right?
100%. And I think, and this could be a whole other subject, but there's other things Botox helps with as well. Like we have clients, some younger, that come in they have TMJ, and that helps with their jaw pain and the underarms. You can get Botox. There's so many Botox. does everything.
And migraine. Yeah,
Migraines.
migraines too. Yeah, they helped your migraines.
They did.
Yeah. So, just talk to your provider. You could always reduce the dosing. Stretch out your treatment sessions longer. But I mean, if it makes you happy and you feel good, why not?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, are there any other myths you can think of, Sam? I mean, those were the top 5 that Google gave us.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I think, some people think that a lip flip means lip filler, and that's not true.
Yes, there's a big difference between the lip flip and lip filler. Okay. So, yeah, I'll piggyback on that. So, a lot of new clients will, call the front desk, and their first-time clients, and they're like, oh, I just need some Botox. Can I book an appointment? And our front desk, they are trained that every single new person needs a consultation. Why? Because, Botox has become this slang word, maybe not as much anymore with social media, but it at one point was a slang for any beauty medical treatment. And people would say, I just need a little bit of Botox, but they meant filler, threads, a laser, a whole new skincare routine. They wanted a new face. I'm like, that's more than just Botox.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's why we don't want to book you for 30 minutes to come in for Botox when you need other services.
Yeah, no, that's why I really like to take the time in all the consultations, sit down, talk to the clients one-on-one, and really gain an understanding of what are your goals? What have you tried in the past? Did it work? And, what's your timeline? Are you preparing for anything in the future? And, I don't know. And then we really just customize a program best for them.
100%. And then I feel like I come into the picture here because we have some clients that get Botox that don't think that they need medical grade skincare, but it really upsets me because they're coming in here and they're taking the time out of their day and spending money on Botox, and they're not taking care of their skin. You need both.
That is definitely another subject in the future as well. I totally agree. What was the analogy, the gym analogy that we were saying the other day?
The gym analogy. It was something
so coming to get your Botox is going to the gym, but then doing your skincare at home is going home and eating healthy. So you don't just go to the gym and then go eat McDonald's every day. You're not going to get the results that you want. So that's what the skincare does, right?
Exactly. You're touching your face every single day. We only see you every 3 months for Botox. So you have to do part of the work at home too.
Absolutely. Well, Sam, thank you so much for helping me debunk some of these myths. Yeah. Thank you guys, too, for joining us on Beauty in the Air. I hope that we've helped clear up some of the biggest myths about Botox and help giving you a fresh perspective on this amazing treatment. If you're ready to learn more or think Botox is the right treatment for you, we'd love to welcome you to that one-on-one consultation I was talking about here at Aire MedSpa. And we can help answer any other questions you have, tailor a treatment plan, and help you achieve the confidence that you deserve. Visit our website to book your appointment, or follow us on social media for more tips, transformations, or behind the scenes at our practice. Aire MedSpa's handle is at Aire MedSpa with an E, and my handle is at Dr. Walters DNP. Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast so you'll never miss an episode. And if you found this helpful, share it with a friend who might need a little myth busting as well. Until next time, look and feel like a millionaire.